Looks like the power's out. Harold, can you get this hooked up to the energy vessel? There should be some jumper cables in the engine compartment.
Sure, I'll get to it.
Righto, power is showing up. Just need to flick the master switch and...
Wow.
Whoa.
It really is huge in here.
Oh look, we have company. Who are they?
Ooh, what are those? I guess now we know where the ghost animal sounds came from.
Amazing! I can't believe they adapted to survive down here. Do you think they bite?
It must have been so peaceful for them here. I'm sure they're relaxed.
They look so funny and nice.
Well, much as I'd love to get to know them better, we should really try and get access to the arcade security cameras.
Yes. Let's see. Oh, I recognize these controls. They're like the ones in the filter station. I guess this used to handle water drainage and filtering.
Fantastic. So you can operate it?
I think so. It would have been used to monitor the filters and stuff, so if I can just get to the monitor root directory, ask it to change the camera feed, that should do it. Okay, let's see what we can see.
Keep cycling through. Ah, there's the Agora arcade.
We should be able to talk to them through the tannoy system too.
Professor! Everyone! You can hear us, right? We can see you. We're in the abandoned core. What's going on?
Hang on. Let me see if I can turn on the security cam's mic too.
Harold? Is that you? Can you hear us? Harold, are you okay? Thank goodness. Where have you been?
Long story, Professor, but we came back in Bridget's new submarine. The Fedora is all iced up.
We? Is we with you too?
We's here too. Nice to see you again, Professor.
You three have got a lot of chutzpah, making us all worry and they're just turning up unannounced like this.
Professor, are you all okay? Are you trapped in the arcades? What's going on?
Oy vey. Yes, we're stuck here thanks to Schlippmeyer. He's had us all fooled from the get-go. Played us for real schmucks. All along, he's been planning to freeze not just the area around the ship, but the entire ocean.
He told you all this?
Yes, over the tannoy, once he'd hidden himself away somewhere. He said it's always been his dream to create the largest winter sport amusement park in the universe.
Freeze the sea. Winter sports? From the get-go? All along?
So, Slippy is here. He's rootling around, asking me all kinds of questions I don't want to answer.
Slipmeyer, will you please present Flow and Go to the audience, please?
Please witness the future of Fedora. Like all the best things in life, it seems simple at first. Then the more you know about it, the more ingenious and brilliant it becomes.
It's all a lot of hot air.
I'm gonna freeze the water directly under the Fedora.
Given water bodies usually freeze from the top down, I don't know. It all seems a bit fishy to me.
I thought you said it wasn't a vote.
It's not. I just happen to agree with them.
I'm making the coolant procedure more efficient than ever. It's going to be able to cover a lot of ground.
How does your AC technology work?
Maybe I shouldn't tell you every part of it, eh? I need to finish hooking up these tubes for some tests. Are you going to help me or just stand and watch me suffer? Please witness the future of Fedora. So you see, that's the Slippy difference.
Oh my God, what?
Not sure. He disappeared.
Oh.
You okay?
Oh, yeah. So, Moreau.
Harold, please. We were never meant... He babbles something. We may as well have...
My God.
Well, he said we'd... Can you believe it?
Okay.
Hold on, Harold.
That slippery...
I guess you've tried breaking through.
Yes, you nincompoop. Even though I... Listen, you two. You should be able to... And the door's control
Okay, let me see. Just give me a minute. It's a weird old terminal.
Maybe if you try the...
It's just fiddly.
Well?
Sorry, Professor. It's like...
Weird, Harold? You're looking at the newer consoles might be because everything is in it.
Sorry, Rafi.
What are you seeing now?
A screen with the diamond shape on the left.
Great, nearly there. Click the top of the two buttons on the right. Click the top of the two buttons on the right. Click the...
And then?
The box in the middle of the screen should be active now. Click the slim switch in the very center. Click the slim switch in the very center. Click the slim switch in the very center.
Clicked.
The door segments on the left should be animated now.
They are. Did I do it?
Go to the rightmost tab on the top of the screen. Go to the rightmost tab. Go to... What are you seeing now?
A screen with a key on one side.
Great. Choose the REM cup rads around the 50 range. Harold, click on the box that says REM.
Done.
Click Go 8. Click section W7 and open it.
Done. But nothing is happening. I closed them. Aha!
You did it, finally. Good job, Harold.
Has that done it?
Well done, Harold.
My pleasure.
Okay, everyone. Oi.
Doesn't look like they're having...
Harold, we're going to need you to look...
Drat.
You two, do you think you can take the...
Yep, we know...
Sure.
Great.
Okay, let's go.
I'll do.
Good luck, you two.
How are you holding up back there, were you?
Oh, it's okay. But it seems quiet without Bridget.
Hey, what do you say? I'm still on the radio.
Yeah.
What do you think of all this drama? I bet none of the Flumelim have...
Yes. It makes... But it does...
That's... Oh,
But I want...
Good question. Humans can get very... and sometimes people hide their...
Are you sad, Harold?
Oh, thanks for asking. Maybe I used to be.
I'll be sad if we... I think all the I'm going to do my best.
It's going to be fine. We'll figure something out now that...
That's the spirit, you two. Hey, even Ralphie is helping.
I am still listening.
Well, good.
But what?
It's a deal, Ralph. Okay, looks like... Bridget, we'll check out what's wrong first.
Great. Keep me posted.
Okay, Bridget, you reading us?
Loud and clear. What's the situation?
We've arrived outside the Agora arcades. It looks like the actual transportation tube is disconnected. Maybe the ice broke it somehow.
Drat! I guess the sudden change in pressure from the ice must have displaced or warped some of the connections. How bad is it?
Well, the good news is the tube itself is in one piece. So, if we can get a good grip with the grabber, we should be able to reattach the main tube and lock it back in place.
And the bad news?
Oh, well, there isn't any extra bad news.
Oh, good. Well, get going, but be careful, Wee. If the tube cracks, the whole thing will be unusable.
I'll take super care of it.
Okay, let's do this. I'll get us into position now. I wonder how Team Moreau is doing.
Well, from what I can see, they're starting to get into the tube, one by one. Chris is doing push-ups while he waits for his turn.
Where are they going?
Well, now they're telling me that the direct connection isn't working for some reason.
Oh, no. What do you think is wrong?
Not sure. Could be a few things. Plus, there's the potential side effects of all the ice to consider. Seems like it was only the direct path to the energy district that was down. Maybe a malfunction in the tube's control panel?
Oh, so what now?
They're en route to the central station now. They'll try again from there.
Okay. Keep us posted, Bridget. Whew, that was really impressive grabby arm work, by the way.
Oh, thanks. I just thought about holding on to a slippery fish.
Oh, it seems like the route via central station is working out for them. They're on their way now.
All this makes you realize how reliant we are on those tubes to get around now, huh?
What did you do before then?
Well, we didn't move around as often, and I suppose we only went to places we really needed to.
So you built tubes to move more often to places you didn't really need to go to?
Yes.
It is fun zipping through them, though. The whoosh sound, it takes no effort.
Yes. I think I'm glad to have them even with the fines and all the delays.
Good timing, you two. Team Moreau has arrived now.
So, what was the problem with the tube?
Maybe it was just the electronics being affected by the ice? Whatever it was, it doesn't seem to be affecting the whole system, which is a relief.
Yeah! The door to the energy...
Seems like Slippy is...
Yes. And the door due to the old.
So, it can only... If he's in there...
Could we all...
Even if we... To protect... He totally...
Wait a sec. Bridget...
Ooh, good fit. If memories...
Rafi, what do we do now?
You'll need to lower them first.
How do you know all this stuff?
I did have a lot. You're gonna need to...
Okay.
Such teamwork. Okay, you two, it's time.
You going to be okay?
Yep, I'll stay here tomorrow.
I hope everyone.
Leo.
Just. And when you see Slippy.
Wee. Ooh.
Shh, we don't know what we're gonna find at the end of this. What are we gonna do at the end of this?
You're going to get Slippy.
That's one way of putting it. Well, I'll think of something. It's always me who has to get his hands dirty. Slippy, we're here. It's...
Slipmire! I can't even count how many regulations you've breached. Halibut?
The door?
Harold! Whew! Everyone!
Look, let's not be hasty. If I could just show you my plans, I was only trying to...
I'll show you a plan!
Eesh.
Oh, shit! My hand!
Well, that settles it, I suppose.
Thanks, Chris.
Is he okay? Gosh, I was overcome with emotion thinking of the children. I hope I didn't overdo it. Please no one tell them about this.
Chris, relax. It's over. And so is our chance at launching after wasting all this time. Oh well, may as well spice things up a bit in the meantime.
Relaunch chance over? Whatever do you mean, Professor?
I mean that the solar winds are due to begin again, and soon. Too soon. After these shenanigans, we simply won't have the requisite preparation complete in order to meet the safe launch window.
To say nothing of repairing the damage, Slippy's icy debacle probably caused our sensitive instruments.
Well, can't we risk it? What's the worst that would happen?
Well, if we launch late, we run the risk of the solar flares crippling the ship, like last time, and tumbling back into the ocean. And there's no telling if our next landing will be so lucky.
And if we launch on time?
My calculations are nearly complete, but if we time it just a second wrong, we might sink deeper or use up our remaining fuel just to move a few miles away.
And even if your calculations were already done, what with the all-water time theft, it'd probably be late by now anyway.
Time theft? Speak sense, Harold.
I tried to tell you that day in your lab, but we got distracted with the probe. Me and the Lightkeepers... I was gonna tell you I joined them. They're a bunch of teenagers who found proof that all water were shaving a bit off every hour to help with the energy crisis. So we had even less time than we thought all along.
What are you talking about? How and why do you shave an hour?
So we have to do less work, and to save energy. And, well, actually not every hour, only the ones in daytime. By now, apparently, it adds up to 2 full hours each day.
How? But we would have noticed.
But we didn't because of the introduction of all-water digital time, and they controlled the time in tiny little bits so it would always feel normal.
So, all water fooled us more than Slippy, and we must have... Wait. Saving on daytime? Ah! Harold, you wonderful, beautiful schmuck! If what you say is true, and these days the truth is stranger than one of your little head stories, then it's exactly the opposite of what you think. We have more time than ever.
We do? How does that work?
Think, Harold. If what we perceived as a day of 24 hours was actually only 22, that means that we haven't actually reached today's date yet. Now, let's see. All-water digital time was introduced 8 years ago. Cyrus, check my math.
Well, even if they were shaved up to 1, then 2 hours after a few years, we should have more than 4 months left until the launch window ends.
Ha! Much as I love it when you're wrong, that means...
My calculations were correct, but time was wrong.
And it explains why we thought the space bacteria would degenerate faster than modeled. Oh, if we had just done the experiment at nighttime.
Oh, wait. Then... And that means... And I was so blind. Time. All along.
It's about time, right, bros?
It's true. This is a matter of urgency. Time is of the essence. We know we were onto something when we noticed Yavi's watch didn't match up with the official time.
And what time do you call this?
Party time.
The time is...
I know what the time is.
Time is of the essence.
First time's the hardest.
At the same time,
A stitch in time saves 9.
4 at the same time is quite a feat.
and time is running out.
In the meantime,
We don't have time to put you on a proper routine.
But maybe this whole time...
All water is trying to steal time.
Just what do you suppose I'm doing with the stolen time?
Maybe taking the time for yourself?
now,
If and when the time is right.
We might even have some time for ice skating. Why not give him all the time?
Your first time at Quick Soup Colorfish?
this will be the last time I explain it to you, so for once, pay attention.
There's no
Time.
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 All that time.
We're going to need a few words with the Madam CEO if we're to get the exact numbers of when and how much time they've stolen. Speaking of which, has anyone seen her?
We didn't see her on any of the cameras. Nor Zoya. Do you think they escaped being trapped?
Unlikely. They were probably incapacitated by Slippy as part of his plan.
They could be anywhere. We'd better split up and find them. Maybe we should start in the Allwater district.
Why don't we just ask him?
I don't think he's in a talkative mood.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I was just so overwhelmed. How was I supposed to know he'd take it so badly?
It's okay, Chris. At least he didn't get away. Cyrus, let's go with Harold and Wiyun to the All-Water District. Major, I imagine you'll want to stay with Slippy. Everyone keep in touch via PDA and don't leave any stone unturned.
Let's go.
Oh, and Bridget, can you tell the others over the tannoy system to search whichever area they're in?
It's them.
Do I look fine?
Well, I mean, those snacks are tasty.
Yes. Can someone please tell me what is going on?
Slippy engineer. He was never really...
How?
So, I can't believe it.
Madam CEO, we know all about, but it's still imperative.
What good will it still? And you did on time.
Firstly,
About 8 years.
and how much did you...
Well, every 2 years.
And I thought it was...
Cyrus!
Okay, so 730 and which adds up 3,006. So we have, or what we think of as
Whoa, that's a lot of... But
Aha.
how come none of us
tapped
noticed?
People's circadian subtle.
so we have time.
Yes, we kind of worked on it.
We were never taken in by Slippy's
it took me a-
showmanship.
but I
I'm
was
sorry to say,
starting. That's
Madam
why my
CEO,
double
that
check
you're
on the
blind to
photos.
trust in him.
Everything.
Explain this
So we
procedure to
really
you so we
might
can work on the
still launch
practical.
faster.
Yeah.
I need
Tea
tea.
next. Spicy tea?
No, I'm sure it was... We can all meet in
Okay,
the
I
morning to go
imagine
over
they
next...
Hey, Professor.
Just fine. Just preparations for the
Oh, great.
Yes, we're in.
Wow.
I knew we'd, but I would never.
Are you excited?
Yes. But that's not just. But you know.
Yeah.
But enough about me. How are you feeling about? I know you grew.
Yeah. But
I think so, my. You'll always get back to find.
yeah, do you think we will?
I'm not sure. But
True.
have you said goodbye to?
Not really, no.
Well, saying goodbye. And so send them all.
Yeah, I know.
And Harold,
Yeah?
you'll miss week. You'll be busy one. It'll feel like a home.
I know.
All water compliments you on your choice of destination. Unsatisfactory journey for some reason? Just contact your nearest... and all water will make it up to you.
The thing is, Warren, that's not what I'm... Now, come on, you... If you'd all just... Then what?
Hey, everyone. So,
Not, I'm a... Oh, it's... I just met... Typical Warren.
What exactly is... You all just got back...
Yes. It's complicated. We know you mean... Okay, Warren, so what were you saying? Oh, just that, you know, I've been there, man. Until... for doing my duty. Are you implying we're not doing...
Harold!
Hey, Onat. What's...
Do you want to see my... I'm just putting the...
Sure.
Okay, here goes. Hang on. Okay, I know what went wrong. I'll get it. Right. Oh, I've got it now. One sec. It's that one chord. Let me try again.
Hey, Warren. What's going on here?
It's mine. Just a few more.
Oh, that's exciting. You feel
Certainly. The food truck built up a bit of a cult following, you know. So it... Hey, you don't want to be my... I could...
Oh, wow.
I know. Branch out. You'll get 3 weeks. It's a revelation of Umar.
That does sound delicious, but no...
Okay.
travel in style with all water. You've arrived. Have you checked your pockets before leaving?
Oh, Major.
Halibut.
Who's this?
This? And he's made a new flounder.
Oh,
Halibut.
Okay. So...
Oh, you know, the real question is...
Dealt with? Is he standing
Well, it's a rather... We didn't have any but then again, unforceable of...
So, what was the decision?
The trial reached a compromise. He could be consigned to one... or intended to do.
Oh.
Yes, he has a natural... So it appears...
What?
Justice has been served, Halibut. Now...
Can I... Lost and flounder?
I will
Destination chosen. We hope you enjoy your all-water tube system journey. You have arrived. Please exit the tube in an orderly manner. Destination decided. Enjoy the view. You may now exit the tube. Thank you on behalf of the All Water Corporation for choosing to travel with us today. And accountable showed us an 87% passenger report shortly afterwards. And we hope the recent local waters probe will get that up to 90%. There were the dark times.
Harold, hey. But yes.
You're handling the...
I'll just take...
Amazing.
Yes. Anyway. Buckle up, Harold.
Good luck, Zoya. Madam CEO?
Oh, please, call me Brenner. First names are much less stuffy, don't you think? And as part of our all-water rebranding, we're taking on a new, more friendly persona. First name terms across the company for a less hierarchical feeling.
What, even the secretaries?
Yes, even them.
How's the rebrand going then, Brenna?
Oh, it's going fantastically. We're really committed to leveraging our past learnings to increase both public and shareholder value, while at the same time improving our corporate social responsibility mission.
So, what exactly is changing?
What isn't changing? We're even going to have a new logo, obviously capturing the heritage of the original, but bringing a modern sensibility to it that reflects our recent, more transparent brand identity.
Right. Will the tube fares be getting cheaper?
I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to answer that. We're still workshopping our tube pricing strategy in line with our new aspirational corporate manifesto. I mean, after all, the logo redesign isn't going to pay for itself.
Okay. And those past learnings you mentioned?
Oh yes, a plethora of them. All sorts of actionable pain points and consumer-led recommendations.
Like?
Well, for one thing, I can tell you, what we've learned is that people want excitement. So to make up for the loss of the cave as a tube destination, we're working on plans to recreate a cave-like environment in a disused wing of the ship. We'll call it Cave World.
Okay, never mind. Good luck with all that, Brenna.
Thank you. And Harold, well done, you know?
Oh, thanks.
And hey, keep this between you and I, but I'm always looking for ambitious new blood. And you've proven you're a result-driven generalist. Knock on my door if you fancy a stint at all water. It's going to be an exciting growth period for us. A great time to get involved.
I'll bear that in mind. Thank you, Brenna.
Destination selected. Have a pleasant journey and a fantastic day. You're here. Thank you for choosing all water tubes. Destination determined. Now, relax with all water. Thank you for traveling with all water.
Wii.
Hey, Howell. How's Fedora doing?
Yeah, nearly there.
Are you excited?
I mean, it is exciting, but it's gonna be so hard leaving you behind. And this place, and just, yeah, maybe we'll find a new home out there, but also, maybe not. At least not in my lifetime. You know?
I don't know. You will or you won't, but at least you will have the chance. And of course, I will miss you. We have true Simbo. We all will. But we're just happy we could help with the energy and everything.
Yes, we couldn't have done it without you all. And I couldn't have done it without you, Wii.
And I would probably be a cold non-Wii if you hadn't helped me get better. Everything has changed since knowing you. It will be hard to remember Tidamo now. Maybe I'll go exploring a new part of the ocean.
Can you believe how lucky we were to even meet?
I always thought this luck you all have is a very strange thing. You do a thing, or you don't.
But what if a thing happens to you that has nothing to do with your own actions?
I don't understand. Life is like a tide, you know? It's not always obvious where a tide comes from or is going, or how it connects to other tides. But if you are you, you go with the tide or you go against it. Sometimes it doesn't matter if you try not to go with it. Sometimes it does.
The Fedora is nearly ready to launch. This is going to be the last time we see each other.
I know, Howell.
I don't know what to say.
It's okay. Remember, Simbo. We'll always have it.
Thanks, We will.
Hope you have good tides.
And you, And you.
I found you at the window again, looking out, watching the leaves falling in. Then you were something like a dream. Whoa, so perfect, couldn't talk to me. Time moves slow when you're all alone. When you're out on your own, and the time moves slow when you're missing a friend, and the time moves slow when you get to the end. Running away is easy, it's the leaving that's hard. Running away is easy. Running away is easy. It's the living that's hard. And loving you was easy. It was you leaving that's hard. But what was I to do? Just couldn't help myself falling in love with you. What could I say? Oh, if I had another chance to make you stay. 'Cause when you ran away, I knew just what you were thinking that day. You just didn't love me like I do, like I love you. The sad thing is we're better off this way. Time moves slow, you can't hear a thing. Time moves slow when you're lost in the dream. And the time moves slow when you wait by the phone. And the time moves slow when you're all alone. To run away is easy. It's the leaving that's hard. Running away is easy.
Howell? Shouldn't you be back on the ship? You don't want to miss it taking off.
Yes, I do.
Oh, you mean...
I want to stay. I know it sounds crazy, and I'll be the only human here, but...
No, it's not crazy. It's just you. I would love it. But are you really sure? Won't you miss everyone else more than you want to stay here?
I'm sure. I've always gone with the tide, but now I want to break out of it. Choose a tide for myself. Not the one that leads up into cold, empty space. It's the first time I've ever really been sure of anything.
I believe you. You found your Blugalugalugu.
Yeah. Lugaluga Simbo.
Blugalugalugu Simbo.
Hey, Professor, there's something I need.
Ah, Harold, how did it go?
Well, fine, but...
Great. We don't have much time. I could do with some help sorting the final preparations.
Jeanne, I'm not coming.
Okay. It's only natural you're emotional. I suppose I can finish things up by myself.
No. Professor, I'm staying with Wiyu.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Can you understand?
Harold, I've grown terribly fond of you. But if I've learned anything about you, it's that you always defy expectations one way or another.
So, you're not angry?
Angry? Dear boy, I'm delighted. I will miss you like I miss my left hand. But if you finally found something you feel strongly enough to shout Jeanne at me, then I'm happy for you.
Thank you. I'm gonna miss you too, Moreau. You've always been there for me. I wouldn't be making this decision if it wasn't for you. In a nice way, I mean.
I know what you mean. Have you thought it all through? Do you need any help with the, practicalities?
Not really, but what is there? I'll just take a few of my things. The Fluolim have all the materials I'll need there. I'll get settled in no time, I'm sure.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
Yeah. Guess it is.
Be safe, Harold. Wish us luck.
I'll do one better. I'll wish you good tides.
Very funny.
Ich bin ein großer, alter Stein, ausgespült von den Gezeiten, löse mich langsam in einzelne Teile, zerstreue mich in tiefen Weiten. Ich liege stumpf am Boden, möchte leicht sein, aber bin so schwer. Möchte trockener Staub sein, hochgehoben, vom Wind getragen übers Meer. Möchte landen auf fruchtbarem Boden und tanzend in der warmen Sonne. Möchte ich ein grüner Strauch sein, erhoben, meine Früchte tragen mit lieblicher Wonne. Doch weit über mir zerschellen die Wellen, der dumpfe Donner erstickt mein Ruf nach der wohltuenden Kraft des
Thank you.